Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a ramble video about Disney. You see, I grew up on Disney classics and watched them constantly as a kid, and I still watch several of them even as an adult as well. Disney was an entertainment company that used to be the cutting edge of trying new ideas and creative ways to make animated films, which raises the question, what the hell happened to Disney? Today, Disney is one of the richest media giants in the world, and it makes billions of dollars off of remakes and acquiring popular franchises from other studios. They are basically getting rich off of people's nostalgia, and in the process, their creativity has dropped over the years. One of my favorite Disney films is Fantasia, and Fantasia represents everything that modern day Disney is not. Fantasia was essentially the forerunner to the music video. It took the age-old concept of watching an animation and adding music to it and turned it around. It was a revolutionary piece of film at the time, and it was meant to be a series of films, hence why it was originally called the concert feature. But due to the film being released in 1940 during the height of World War II, the theatrical run of the film was very poor, and thus no further Fantasia films were made until Fantasia 2000 decades later. What I love about Fantasia was that it took classical music and through interpretive art, it created 6 unique stories. These stories ranged from the 4 seasons and Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies to a night of demons and the undead in A Night on Bald Mountain. There was even a Greek mythology piece that used Beethoven's symphony. Fantasia was a project that tried out a new idea for animation, and it was done so beautifully it has every right to be called a masterpiece in both film and animation. Modern Disney doesn't do that. They recycle and buy out other creators' stories instead of making their own. Yes, they still make animated movies, but that isn't their main source of revenue. Their main source of money is now merchandise, thanks to them buying Star Wars and Marvel Comics. I do understand that early Disney did some dirty and underhanded things, such as creating the lie that they were the first to make animated cartoons with sound in them, when it was in fact Fletcher Studios that did it first. But they still have the passion and desire to create stunning animated films. Now it is just old and unoriginal ideas. Disney has become a company of nostalgia and merchandise. They play it safe by just remaking the movies that made them popular because it works, and they get millions of dollars in box office tickets, and they make even more millions of dollars in merchandise sales. The company has morphed from a place of imagination and creativity to a massive media giant that is consumed by corporate greed. As a democratic capitalist, I feel the need to speak out against this playing it safe culture of the entertainment industry. Capitalism does best when people take risks and try new ideas, because for me, capitalism is economic evolution. It must evolve or the market will die, and right now we are in a dark age of uncreativity and the recycling of old, overused ideas. I'm not claiming that I can speak with the dead, but I would be safe in assuming that if Walt Disney were alive to see what his company has become today, I think he would view it as a company that has lost its way and has forgotten what its creators' original hopes and dreams for it were. In truth, Disney's new culture of remakes and merchandise is a sign of the rotting of American culture. Whole groups of people seem only interested in going with the latest fads and following whatever is trendy in entertainment. The individual is being lost thanks to a toxic collectivist takeover of the arts and storytelling, and people are becoming sheep. When we enter a culture that stifles creativity out of fear of losing investment and triggering people, then that culture is one on the verge of collapse. Creativity needs freedom to help get new and great ideas. Disney, in my opinion, should be one of the front runners for helping creativity flourish. But unfortunately, it has become yet another victim of corporate greed and forgotten what made them who they are today. Like a generation that grows up not understanding their history from previous generations, Disney, in my opinion, has forgotten who they are. I will say that in The Lion King, Simba's exile from the Pride Lands and forgetting who he is as a future king of Pride Rock reminds me of Disney forgetting who they are as a company. I can only hope that one day the ghost of Walt Disney will appear before the heads of the company and give them a similar speech. As someone who grew up on Disney classics, I can only dream that someday Disney will become the great bastion of creativity that it once was. As a writer, I would like to leave you with a piece of lyrics from Keep Your Dreams Alive. Dreaming is... Thank you for watching. Billy, signing out.